This personal injury lawyer in Texas already had a website set up and wanted to gain keyword rankings, website traffic, and of course, increased revenue, which is exactly what we specialize in here at Overflow Cafe. Today, the client gets daily traffic from Google, Maps, social media, and all the major AI search platforms like ChatGPT and everything else without ads. 26 high-end clients every month without ads. And I'm not talking about leads. I'm talking about actual clients. Over 600 top ranking keywords, more than 2,000 monthly visitors, a 3,800% increase in AI visibility. In this video, you'll see the consultation we did for the client and what specific work we propose doing for them to help them achieve their revenue goal. Let's jump right into the details, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. I like it. It's a nice, clean, basic design. Um, I would change around a couple things here, but especially the very tiny font size. But other than that, I think the layout is well done. And whoever built this website, I'm going to assume because Martindale's logo's down here, they're the designer. They did all right with it. Your scores are a little bit on the low side, especially here, your performance score. Your website takes 9 seconds or 9.6 seconds to load. So that's not really good. You want to get it probably closer to here. Even if you cut this by half, you'll notice your traffic probably start to trend upward again. Your traffic right now is also pretty bad. Your authority score is below average, 5 out of 100. Your organic traffic, meaning people who find you specifically through a Google search, is 3 per month. And you've got a healthy number of backlinks. It's just only from 10 referring domains. So it's sort of half good. Um, I would probably be able to change this to 25 out of 100, which would put you above average for personal injury law in Houston. This could be raised a lot. This has the potential to go up, I would say, to at least 1,000 visits per month. And I'd be able to, within a year, raise this to, well, I would add about 500 backlinks from 500 referring domains. And you would then see your traffic, which has gone from about 14 visits a month down to basically nothing. And then it went up to 11. And right now it's basically down to 3 per month. I would get this trending very nice and steady upward. And I take a look at the keywords that you're ranking for. There are 8. Your name, of course, that's normal. People will look up the attorney. We'll make sure that when people look up your name, they end up seeing only good stuff on the home, on that first page of Google. And then basically there's just modifications of your name, and then just other names, but really not much. And when I take a look at your keyword rankings, you were moving up a little bit in the summer of last year, and then everything tanked back down. Every month, 6,600 people go to Google and they type personal injury lawyer Houston and they press enter. So there's 61 variations of that, the total an additional, well, the total 7,700 searches, not additional, just a total. So personal injury lawyer Houston, as I said, 6,600. Personal injury lawyer Houston TX, 590. Best personal injury lawyer Houston, 260. And these numbers are monthly searches. And then some people are searching for specific names. So you see 170 people per month are searching for Brian White. And then another 20 people are searching for another variation of Brian White. Now, there are 190 related keywords or related phrases that total over 50,000 or 51,000 searches per month. They're not all going to be relevant to your website, but many of them will be. Personal injury firms, Houston, 70 searches per month. Houston personal injury attorney, which is an interesting variation, 2,400 searches per month. So tons and tons of traffic to be had. If you were to go to Google and pay per click, other lawyers are actually paying $279.70 to rank for personal injury lawyer Houston. That is brutally expensive. And we actually have some clients who they were doing that. And then after about a year with us, they managed to drop all that because they progressively moved up, um, for their service area. So I've seen lawyers pay ridiculous amounts of money for clicks. Now, your website does need a couple of fixes. There are 25 issues found. For the phrase personal injury lawyer Houston, you're scoring 55 out of 100. Like I said, that's not bad. Martindale did okay. A lot of lawyers come to us and they're in the 20s. But if we could raise this to, for example, 80 or 85, you're going to see these numbers go up and they're going to go up fast. So let's take a look at some of the things that we could fix on your website. The very first thing would be your title tag. It has been written, it exists, but it's not actually optimized in any way. So we would optimize this title tag, and not just on your homepage, but on every page of your website. Your website description tag, it exists, but again, it's too long and it doesn't really contain any of the keywords. It says aggressive Houston personal injury attorney, fights for your rights, experienced representation. First of all, you've made the mistake of writing it the wrong way. So you'll end up ranking for probably the first three words. In this case, it's aggressive Houston personal. Well, how many people go to Google every month and they just type in aggressive Houston personal? Zero, because it doesn't mean anything. Now, obviously, you're wanting personal injury attorney, or in this case, personal injury lawyer Houston, because it has huge search volume. You would actually want personal injury lawyer Houston to be up here. And then all this other stuff is just jargon and it just doesn't matter. So it could go in the end of the paragraph. Also, you don't want to capitalize, well, you do want to capitalize Houston, but you don't want to capitalize personal injury lawyer because that's not how people type in Google. You want to cater this to the actual Google searches. Now, this is a big problem with Martindale. They never optimize any of your images. So it's a bit of a time consuming task, but we would go and optimize all of the images and then all of your coding. Even though you do have H1, H2, and H3 tags, same thing as above. It's just a lot of words that are jargon and that are not properly targeted to any actual search terms. And then there are other aspects of your copy that do need to be fixed. Anyways, I would absolutely love to do this project. I'm sure we could fit it within your budget. Take as much time as you need. And I'd love to boost your rankings, your traffic, and get you a bunch of new clients. Take care. That's as much information as I can share with you today. That consult was done way back in 2022. So obviously today we have a much bigger to-do list in order to keep up with all the changes that are happening with digital marketing. The impact of SEO is exponential. When done correctly, SEO continues to pay off forever, meaning revenue keeps going up and advertising costs keep going down. To recap the project, we had to fix up the website and then perform ongoing SEO. The results were 26 high-end paying clients every month without ads, over 600 top ranking keywords, more than 2,000 monthly visitors, and a 3,800% increase in AI visibility across all of the major AI platforms that we have today in 2026. I hope this video gave you a better understanding of what modern SEO actually looks like and how powerful it can be for a business like yours. Companies usually invest 1 to 2% of their annual revenue in SEO. The return on investment is incredible. If you'd like help growing your website rankings, traffic, and revenue, visit my website link in the video description below for a 90-day free trial. Thanks for watching, and if this video was of use to you, please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next case study.